Hi YouTube, welcome back to the third episode of Warbrokers Insider. In this video, we will discuss the news strategies, and nonsense with the game. There is a lot to cover, so let's segue over to the news segment. Warbrokers developers released version 498 to the public on December 19th, 2023. Lots of refinements were made, but I'm only going to cover the most important changes. You can view the full list with the link in the description below. Gun game was added to Cologne. Incognito mode was removed, and player spawns were adjusted in Office, but that's not all. The update also put Temple back into rotation. Temple was removed in the first place because the developers didn't have enough server space. It's good to see Temple back. Fun fact, the map Temple has a secret room. If you want me to make a video on the secret room, please comment below. The healing gun was added to the game in this update and is only usable in the Battle Royale, Dead End City, and Zombie Dead End City game modes. I don't think the developers will release it for the classic 8v8 and competition 4v4 game modes. The gun fires 10 rounds per second and uses light ammo. It takes 1.4 seconds to reload. The gun heals any player that its healing rays make contact with. Fun fact, the healing pistol was first seen in Area 15 bunker, but with a slightly different design. A new AK SMG was added to the game. It is usable in every game mode and consumes rifle ammo. It fires 12.5 rounds per second and takes 1.4 seconds to reload. The design is based upon the Russian AK-74U. Finally, the developers changed the auto sniper's damage from 150 to 125 and increased recoil. Now, let's move to the new strategy segment. In video games, there are collision barriers that prevent you from leaving the map. Warbrokers has many of these, and you probably run into them when piloting a plane or trying to walk off the map. These collision barriers are implemented by developers to restrict player movement beyond specific areas within the game. They are invisible walls the developers place to keep us from going where we shouldn't. But in Warbrokers, there's a strategy to navigate through these walls. First, get into a helicopter or jet and fly towards the barrier you want to pass through. Next, fly into the barrier. Third, eject and hold the W key to rub against the barrier. As you parachute down, you must maintain contact with the barrier. Finally, as you hit the ground, you should pass through the barrier. You can finally release your finger from the W key. If you do these steps correctly, you will successfully clip through the invisible wall, allowing you to explore the world behind the barrier. Let's move on to some nonsense. In the first Insider, I talked about my ELO and my goal to reach 2023 kills ELO by the end of this year. I absolutely crushed the record. Currently, it's 2,124. Okay, now it's part 2 of the nonsense section. That wraps up the Insider for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.